Welcome. So you're talking about TikTok. Basically, TikTok, if you live under a rock and you don't know what it is, just a platform came out in I think 2019 or something, where a lot of people just spend their times in because of COVID, since they spent so long inside and now they don't know how to touch grass. That's what they do. It is a money making strategy for a lot of people if they know how to use their brains, and it's making it pretty easy for anyone. Basically, you just get on there and do whatever it takes. And then that takes me to separation between the two main categories, which are there idiots and there's retards. Now, they might sound the same, but trust me, they're different because idiots are those people you'll see around. You'll see, for example, posting pictures or videos like on top of a cliff with no parachute or something, or no rope, like just hanging off something. Should get like millions of views or likes. Just basically risking their lives, which then comes into challenges, which I'll talk to you about later. And then in the retards, so idiots, you have people who do anything for clout, and then retards, you have people who will just do anything. So like in the idiots, you'll see someone jumping off a cliff for money. In the retards, you'll see someone jumping off a cliff for no apparent reason. And for retards, there's not much I can say, but idiots, which is the majority of TikTok, I can say about challenges. There have been many infamous challenges across these past couple years. Mainly that I remember the Tide Pod challenge. I remember there was the blue whale challenge before, and the blackout challenge, which are all very dumb things that I would never recommend anyone should do. Um, there's also one that I remember, I think it was like the Kiki challenge, where people were literally just jumping off cars to a song. And yeah, I remember Tide Pod challenge, people were just like taking Tide Pods straight up, like there was no tomorrow. And if you don't know, it's medicine, it's actual medicine, so it will kill you. And I think like 5 people died in that one or something. Maybe I'm exaggerating. But yeah, and then they do these challenges and post it. Next we have Blue Whale Challenge, which I'm pretty sure was like a... It wasn't really a challenge, it was like some random guy with a picture that looked like Mickey Mouse. He cosplaying Mickey Mouse. He would tell people to do stuff like carve stuff on their arms, and like I don't remember, like carve a whale on their arms or something. And if they didn't, they would get blackmailed and hacked or something, but there was no proof of anything. But everyone is scared because, well, why wouldn't you? And they would do it. And then a couple people died as well. It was like, I don't know, 50 days or something. There were many versions of it. But I remember the main one was this Mickey guy telling you what to do, basically. And people were, again, uploading it for clout. And then that goes into true crime. And there's also the Blackout Challenge, which I remember was, I think, the stupidest thing I have ever seen. It's literally just suicide. Like you hold your breath for just long enough so that you pass out. So I don't remember how many people died, but it was like a lot. It was like 4 people, and it was literally just hold your breath until you pass out, and then it would post it. And then once people start realizing, oh, it's dumb, can you believe it? They stop, and then they're like, oh my god, these children. But then they just come up with more stupid challenges. Like I'm not gonna be surprised if there's a challenge out of nowhere to just like drink glue, like just chug like just a full cup of glue, like for paper. And true crime, which comes after, is also separated in a couple categories. So we've got true crime, which is actual people who care about each other and wanna like know and tell other people about stuff that happened. But also there's true crime for the idiots category, which is clout, of course. And if you like true crime, if you don't know what it is, it's like watching the news basically, but in short form in TikTok. And it's a lot of people just getting news and sharing it. So, like, for example, murder news. For example, I don't know, a girl disappears, and then they post it and post updates. But then there's some people that use that to post quote unquote updates, and make up stuff just for the clout. And then everyone's like, "Oh my God, this actually happened," but it's all just a made up story. So it's kind of messed up. And there's some people who take it to like an extreme, like they actually make fun of stuff that happened. Like for example, the Ronnie McNutt story, which if you don't know, I have no idea how you wouldn't know. But if you don't, it's a actually I'm not even gonna say it. I think I'm gonna get shot by YouTube. But people actually like uploading Ronnie McNutt, the video, the actual video, and making fun of him, like as if it were something funny and not an extremely serious situation. Ronnie McNutt was an actual case. It is a real thing. It's shocking, but it's real. And a lot of people, and since TikTok has like literally no restrictions, people could just upload the video and like just make a meme like, haha, that's so funny. Yo, that's kind of mind blowing. Like dad jokes as if it was like a good thing. Oh yeah, that guy blew his brains off. Oh, that's funny. Like no, no, just no. And that's about it for true crime as well. And then we also have um I made a separate video on this. It was about the gym girls. There was this trend a little while back that gym girls in the gym would just pretend that like older men were harassing them for no reason. And then that sort of made everything seem like it's bad. Like for example, like there were most of it were just girls saying, "Oh, this guy's harassing me," but then he wasn't actually, and they were just like post his face, and then that made it seem like all of the times it's fake. So everyone was always looking at it like, "Oh my God, it's always fake." So sometimes you're gonna come across a video that's actually real, like of some actual creepy dude coming up to your girl, and it'll be like, "Oh no, that's fake. She's being dramatic," and that's another huge problem. Oh, finally I did. And that's another huge problem, like big. So it's like crying the wolf too many times, literally. You just, oh God. And the gym is probably like half of TikTok as well. Just people like showing off their gains in the gym. And there's so much more stuff that I can talk about, but for my time for this video, it's done. And if you liked it, considering maybe showing it to your friend or something, that would be great. I appreciate it. Thank you. And that's a bit. That's it. Bye.